So, fuck, it's been a while. It's fucking late at night. So recently, yes, I still don't have teeth and I'm gonna do this for the mask. So recently, somebody very, very close to me told me that I want to be booked into a mental health facility. I didn't respond, no, because as you all know, I am going through, you don't know what I'm going through, but I'm going through quite a bit. And that bit requires me to be booked in. I all must know, I'm still under government, right? And whatever. But anyways, I've been walking up and down the house and I'm thinking to myself the audacity of this comment saying that yes, I want to be booked in. I'm being selfish, like I'm not thinking about this person and that person. I'm thinking to myself, like you really take my mental health for a puss, firstly. Yeah, like you really think I wanna have a mental health disorder. You really think I wanna suffer so severely from mental health that I want to be booked in to a place that gave me PTSD in the first place and I actually wanna go back. Not to a nice lonely place under medical aid or fucking shit like that. Nah. Going to a government facility, mental health place. Let me tell you one thing, under government. There is no fucking way I want to spend 18 hours of my work day locked up in a massive padded cell because my mental health is verkeerd and I can't cope. Do I look just in your way that I will force myself and tell that nurse or that doctor, no, they must book me in because I need the help? Do I look like somebody that want to be stuck for 18 hours locked up? No friends, no family, no phone, no reading, no writing, no journaling, no books, no TV, no snacks. Your food gets limited. You only eat you get like half an hour sun per day. That's if you're lucky. It's even if it's sunny. Then wait, the worst part of it is you in a cell, no? That's probably smaller than a prison cell with no windows, with a thick iron clad door, no? Fokol deur nie, fokol venster op die deur nie. You can't lock it because it gets locked from the outside, so you can't just go out of your room. The rooms are like in a cell area because there's another door that still gets locked on top of it. Sorry, I'm just really just at the audacity of this person. I love this person with all my heart, but seriously, you have really no idea how you're taking my mental health for a puss by telling me I want to get locked up. I want to be put into that cell. Then on top of it, no bed, no pillow, one massive government blanket, and then I must still sleep with a skirt on. With a fucking skirt. On a thin mattress like this. Prisoners get better help than what mental health people do in government mental health facilities. They get better. Prisoners, I was so frustrated, yeah? And I thought to myself, like, Renal, you need to be calm when you do this video, but fuck that. Because there is no way in hell I'm gonna put myself through 18 hours of being locked up in a room, yeah? And what? Let's take the evening away. You go into your room at 8 o'clock at night. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is, ja, ek fok ek weet nie eens hoeveel ure is daai nie. Daai lyk soos 5, daai's 13. Daai's klaar 13. So 13 hours you must sleep, né? You don't get sleeping tablets because they tell you, no, the sleeping tablets that they give you must sleep. But you're already on the fucking highest dose of sleeping tablets and they can't give you higher than what you are on because you probably had an overdose and that is why you're in there in the first place. So they can't give you the tablets. That's the one thing. Then the second thing is you only get out for like 2 hours for breakfast, then you must go back in. Then you get another half an hour for tea or hour maybe for tea, then you must go back in. And what you must do for those couple of hours inside there is focus business. You must just stay in there with nothing. You can't talk to the other people. You can't see your family or your friends because you're locked up in high risk code A, which is the prison cell high ward. You get locked up in there. So you can get one phone call a day. You're limited to one phone call a day for 10 minutes. Not longer than that. So you only speak to your people for 10 minutes a day, and your people need to decide, okay, who's gonna phone you now? There's no day. You don't get out. You can be in there for up to 3 months. No, I think the longest is actually 3 months, yes. You can be there before you get sent to high risk B. High risk B is the same, just with more people. Whereas high risk A is, I think we were 5 on the one side, 5 on the other side, or 4, 4. So it's about 8, because it's limited, because there's only a certain amount of nurses. Then supper is 7. Medication time is ons uit te klaar, but you gaan slaap. To pee, there's a camera in your room. No? So in order to pee, you must not get up and you must not try and find the attention now if you want to go piss in the middle of the night. Oh, and don't piss more than twice, my bro. Dan is jy 'n problem. As jy nou meer as 2 keer aan pee, dan is jy 'n problem vir die nurses want jy pla vir hulle want hulle wil nou tip. And you lying here 8 for 13 hours in the cell and you can do fuck all because you can't sleep. You have high anxiety, you have severe insomnia, but you must now be locked up because you must now, obviously, your mental health was so cocky. You had a overdose or you had whatever the case may be that caused you to end up being there in the first place. So if you really, really have the audacity to tell somebody that they want to be booked in, that they want to be away from their family and their friends, you have a problem. Jy moet opgesluit word, so maar in die regte prison cel, want jy is reg in jou koppie. I would not want to be put in that position again. Unfortunately, I have to go. I have to be put in that position because my mental health is stuck right now and it is suffering and I'm suffering. But there is no way on earth that I would want to voluntarily tell them, listen here, I'm going to overdose, you need to put me in a high risk into a government facility. As you fuck. My bro, do you know how much PTSD that place give you? Then you must know, no, sometimes they don't even open the door for you to piss and you must not piss there. And there's nowhere to pee. You don't have a toilet in your thing. The only thing that there is a small little drainage that the Maisians can take on me. So please, before you guys talk cuck about somebody with mental health, know the situation, know what these hospitals look like, know how cuck these nurses can be. And yes, I'm saying this live on Facebook. There are nurses that are in this profession that are cuck. I don't know why you chose to be a nurse. I don't know why you chose to go fucking be a mental health nurse on top of it, because you're a cuck. And I exposed this before. I've specifically exposed Lindige Hospital for this. And I was very, very open about it. And I'm saying it again. For the life of me, if you do not understand mental health, do not open your beck with anybody that suffers, because you don't know what it is like. There is no way on earth that I want to spend 18 to 20 hours locked up in a cell because my mental health is fucked. There's no way I'm going to choose voluntarily to go to a place that's going to give me more PTSD. And it's not that I'm not working on myself. It's not that I'm not working. I go to my therapy appointments. I go to my monthly appointments. It looks all sunshine and roses. Oh, you don't work. No, bro, do you think I don't want to work? Yo, do you really think I do not want to work? I fucking can't sleep at night because I can't breathe for an hour on end and nobody's here to help me. Nobody's here to calm me down. Nobody's there to do anything because they don't know how to cope with people that have severe mental health. And if you cannot cope with somebody that has severe mental health, then you don't fucking belong with that person in the first place. Because you should have known from day one what this person had. And if you cannot be there for that person, then fuck off because you're a cuck person. And if you're going to tell this person, oh, they choose to do those things, nobody chooses to have mental health disorders. Nobody chooses to be fucked up. Nobody chooses to want to go through all of these things. Nobody chooses to have to see doctors and go on medication and having to be. I can't even go off my medication. If I'm off my medication for 2 days, I suffer such severe not even side effects, withdrawal symptoms. My withdrawal symptoms is so bad. I will throw up. I will cack. Every hole that there is, shit will come out of that hole. If I do not take my medication for 2 days. It's only 2 days because that's how severe my medication is. Now somebody has the audacity to tell me I want to be booked in. Do I look the fuck? Does it look like the fuck is written on my cup? Seriously, I do not want to be booked in. My health is so severe, and you probably contributed to the severity of my health that I don't have a choice but to be booked in. That I ended up having to self harm myself. I ended up wanting to overdose. I ended up wanting to kill myself because somewhere along the line, life just got cucked and I just couldn't handle it anymore, and nobody was there for me. And yes, I blame everything else besides myself, and it is my problem, and I'm the one that needs to look after myself at the end of the day. But that doesn't mean that outside factors don't make it any worse. That doesn't mean that the people that you surround yourself don't make it worse. So, for the person that told me I want to be booked in, the I don't want to be booked in. I don't want to be locked up in a cell for another fucking 18 hours a day. I do not. In no way do I want to put myself through something that I worked how many years to get out of. There is no way that anybody that has mental health disorders want to put themselves in that position. It's going to make them worse, because sometimes, being booked in actually makes you worse off. It doesn't always help, because so be especially government facilities. Like, y'all don't understand, these government people, they post all this nice stuff on social media, and yes, I have family that are nurses. I have family that's in the mental health department and whatever. And I'm not gonna apologize for what I'm saying, because they know their staff, their co-workers or their staff members or whoever it is are cuck. Because all of they do, they're going it for the money, my bro. Nowadays, these people are going in it for the money. In all my years of suffering from mental, I've been diagnosed when I was 16, I think. I've been suffering with mental health disorders for 20 years, for the better part of 20 years, and the past 10 years has been the hardest for me. 5 years ago, not 5 years, 3 years ago, I was booked in. I spent years. The therapeutic program is totally different. There are different programs that the government offers. But if you first have to go through the high risk wards before you can get into the therapeutic program, let me tell you that nobody in their fucking right mind wants to be booked in to a high risk ward. Nobody, because that's the first place you go when you have to be booked in. You have to go into a high risk. You have to go in. Sorry, I thought this thing paused now. You have to go into a high risk section before you go into it. You have to reach levels. So jy gaan na high risk uit toe. Wat is nou the prison cell? Oh, so let me be clear. You're sleeping on the floor with a mattress this thin. There's no cover on the mattress. You have a blanket this thin. They're very sinnig in giving blankets, because there's never blankets. There's never enough blankets. You don't get warm clothes to sleep in. You must sleep in whatever kot, rocky, and klere, this green, blue, whatever clothes they give you. Nowadays, I notice now, especially Victoria Hospital, more you upgraded in your clothes. It's a nice tracksuit. That is quiet. But I haven't seen anyone else upgraded yet. Maar jy moet nog met 'n rokkie aantrek in die winter, and they don't give two fucks. Those nurses do not care how cold you are getting. They don't. You must wear that cuck that they give you. You're only allowed 2 panties. Yes, 2 panties you only allowed. You get watched. You can't wash yourself. You must put 'n bietjie water op die tange so op die lappie, and so 'n bietjie sip, and then you must just make so and so. You can't do anything else, and then you must just make so. Klaar. That's all you get. You brush your teeth 2 seconds. Is klaar. Jou tande is vrot as jy daar uitkom. So jy so vuil soos liquor, and jy kan vir jou net so maak en dan sien jy die vuiligheid, because you don't get to wash. You get treated like a piece of shit in government mental health facilities. So whoever thinks that people want to be booked in there, think twice about it, because you have no fucking idea what it's like being booked into a mental health facility. And especially not a government, especially Mitchell's Plain. Let me sommer sê, Mitchell's Plain se mense ook. Especially, you do not want to be there. I have seen how people have gone from bad to worse in that. I was not lucky, and I won't say I was blessed. I had a good support system. I had a good, but I couldn't. It was even worse because it was during COVID, so I couldn't see my family. I never saw my family for 3 whole motherfucking months, my bro. 3 months before they allowed visitors, and you only allowed 2 visitors once a week. Calls are limited to, in the high risk A, it's limited 10 to 15 minutes a day. Only one person can call you. High risk B is also only one person, and only between 6 and 7. Now, high risk B sitting with 20 mense. So now imagine 20 minutes an hour, for 1 hour only they're allowed to call. So gaat jy jou mens, you're not going to hear from your people. And then your people still can't come visit you either for the first 3 weeks to a month. They can't visit you until the doctor say it's okay. Until the doctor say yes, it's fine. He or she can get visitations. I don't know how the guys' sections are. You don't get integrated with the guys. The only time you get integrated with the guys is when you do the therapeutic program. You still sleep separately, but you are together. Whereas on the other sections, the severe sections, it is you are just females en laat ek vir jou sê vroumense is vol kak. Sorry, it is late at night and I am clearly on another buzz here. But yes, before you, and I'm still seeing, people are saying, this and that about mental health, because Sinead kind of died. Listen, your mental health is always there. People have always been freaking, Men are dying, 60 men per hour are dying. Make that double per woman per hour of women dying every day. That's up to 6,18. 180 people are dying per day because of mental health disorders. 180 people worldwide per day are taking their own lives. So think twice before you tell somebody cuck like that, no?